All right, what's up? Welcome back for another recap video. Today was a hot one. We had BDRX. This one was the main ticker of the day. This one started popping up around 9 a.m. Someone alerted this while I was live streaming. Yes, I was live streaming this morning. I am going to be doing pre-market live streams for a little bit and see get back into the live streaming in the morning. So make sure you tune in pre-markets tomorrow for the pre-markets live stream that we call it the pre-market pump, where we get pumped for the market. But yeah, BDRX, this one was a great one. Someone alerted this in the stream right around this area at $4. We had some good opportunity pre-market, and then we had a very couple nice opportunities at the open on BDRX. And today was the day that I started slinging with bigger size. This is the next step in my career. Is I got to start trading 1,000 shares like it's 100 shares. And that's what I did today. And I had my biggest ever green trade to date. My biggest ever green trade. Let's pull up the statistics. We can take a look at the P&L, but the statistics, I am up before commissions, I'm up $499. After commissions, $494.99. Largest win to date. This is my largest win, $566. We will go over that trade. But wow, that was a spectacular move on BDRX. I was able to capitalize that on some pretty decent share size and had the biggest green trade of my career. I also had my biggest ever swing in my P&L from red to green. At the open, let's take a look. I was just completely getting obliterated on BDRX. Let's just take a look here on these statistics. By the way, this is Trade Journal. If you guys are new watching, sign up for Trade Journal. It's completely free. Free journaling, analytic software. Import your trades for free. Unlimited imports. None of this BS from like it is over on TraderView or TraderSync, where you can only import 20 trades a month or something like that. This is unlimited imports. You want to get in on this action. This is the best bang in the analytics software market. So take a look at Trade Journal, sign up. It's completely free to sign up for a free profile for unlimited uploads. It's great. But yeah, look at the open, I had my small little baby profit here pre-market, doing my stream, having fun. And then at the open, I'm like, I'm reading my note on my screen. It's saying, trade 1,000 shares like it's 100 shares. It's now or never. And so I start punching this baby for 1,000 shares on BDRX, and I'm going deep in the red. You're going to see this on the live trading archive, but deep in the red. I was red $502. This is the deepest red I've ever been in a long time. And BDRX starts ripping through pre-market highs. I catch a nice trade towards the pre-market highs, make back half my profit, and then on the halt resumption, I make that $560 trade there, and then again, I hit another $300 profit on that second test of the highs. So I'm up $651. I take a couple really bad impulse trades, while you're going to see on the archive, and I start leveling out here as BDRX starts to unwind and consolidate. But very nice day. If I didn't have this super big hole, then I would be up $1,000. I would be up $1,000 because if I'd be negative 502 up to green 499.77, I'd be up. Today would have been my 1K day, but you know what? It's all right. This is the first day trading on the bigger share size. It's normal that when you first start increasing your share size, you're going to take a little bit more emotional trades, just because your emotions are going to be more likely to be engaged when you're trading on higher share size. So it's going to take a little bit to really get comfortable with that. And hopefully, I won't be getting into drawdowns like that. But the good thing is that I did this on a day where the market was giving opportunity, where the market gave me many chances to make back losses, and that's what I was waiting for to size up, because I don't want to be sizing up when the market's not giving me opportunity, because I would be getting into this hole here minus $500 and the market wouldn't give me any opportunity to make it back. So since I did wait for the hot market, okay, whatever. I went down negative $500 in a day, but since the market was hot and it was giving me opportunity, it gave me plenty of time and plenty of opportunity to make that money back, and that's what happened. So yeah, hopefully this market stays hot like this, because I really am ready to push it. I'm really ready to push it and really mentally adjust myself to trading 1,000 shares like I'm trading 100 shares. But yeah, we had BDRX. You can take a look here. BDRX, RDHL, and THAR. THAR, I thought this one would be the one, but pretty weak. Pretty weak stock there. RDHL. This one, yeah, the target was $1 I was looking for, but it was just so choppy. This thing was just so choppy. Wasn't really my ideal stock. I think I made a couple bucks on that, $54.99. So overall, very good day. Biggest day in a long time. Not my biggest day ever. I've had a $700 green day before, so not my biggest day, but my biggest ever green trade, which is amazing. And let's take a look into the live trading archives. By the way, if you guys are a new viewer, hit that like button, subscribe. Also, stay tuned for tomorrow morning when we do that live trading, pre-market live trading, pre-market pump. Hope to see you guys there. Let's take a look at the live trading archive so you guys can take a look at my trades. We can minimize that. We'll open that up. So we'll back this up to the open. All right, so let's take a look at these crappy trades here at the open. So this is when I really started to take some bad trades. So BDRX, this is like, I'm trying to gauge, where's my entry here? Where's my entry? We're going to the highs. Let's try to get this 1 minute new high. I jumped in slightly late. I was in at 28 and I sold at 17. So there's $100 on 1,000 shares. $100, kiss that goodbye. I buy the dip, another 1,000 shares, in at 502, out at 482, another $200, kiss that goodbye. I'm down 300 right now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm right now. I'm super cool right now. I'm not panicking. I'm like, you know what? I'm on 1,000 shares. I'm on 1,000 shares. If I was on 100 shares, I would be down $30. So that's nothing to sweat about. So you got to think about it in relative terms. If I'm trading 100 shares, I'm just losing. Take a zero off the end. So I'm down $30. That's like a base hit. That's nothing. That is completely nothing. So that's my mindset right now. Even though I'm down $300, like I'm down a goddamn like car payment right now. But that's not what I'm thinking right now. I'm not thinking that's my month of groceries. I'm not thinking that's all my bills and my rent, half my rent. I'm thinking I'm down $30 because in my mind I'm trading 100 shares when I'm really trading 1,000. So that's my mindset right now. So I'm not sweating at all. I'm not looking at my P&L. I'm waiting for that next opportunity because I know that's coming. So here I'm down 300. I buy the dip again at 92. Seen that hold the VWAP. Get a nice $50, 5-cent gain there. Not bad. And so the rest for a loss. So pretty much break even there. It's completely different. Your mindset actually shifts a little bit when you are trading on bigger size. So I feel like I'm a lot more in tune with the market when trading bigger size, actually. Just more heightened sense. So I tried to dip again at 75, out at break even, nothing there. Trying to scale out, so I think I make a little bit here on this dip. I'm really focused on that dip trade, waiting for it to reclaim a little bit. Scaling out, that is the key. Scaling out slowly over time as it's holding. My backstop is usually break even on these dips. I like sitting on the bid, sometimes if the spread's real big. I like to sit on the bid. And here we're about to dip again. I'm like, all right, another dip. It could be another dip buy. In at 63, and it just does not bounce. It comes down farther and farther and farther. Oh, wait, we bounced a little bit. I think I'm unraveling for maybe a 3-cent profit there. It's like not holding up there, and then I take another 10 cent on the rest, 10-cent loss on the rest, so it's another $25 in the hole there. I think I'm down around 400 or something like that. In at 460, trying to get that bounce, does not bounce there, and it's struggling. 500 shares at 60, struggling to bounce there, and I cut it there for a, what is it, another 10-cent loss maybe? Let's see, and that last part, yeah, I take a pretty much a break-even trade, I think. Now the rest of the trading is BDRX towards the high. So this is their first opportunity towards the pre-market high. First buying opportunity was actually to break a 5 there. I was a little hesitant. It moved real quick, real freaking quick. This thing is moving, starts moving like a mile a minute here. You get into some resistance previous one candle here. This candle here is showing resistance. You're going to see it's going to take its time breaking through that level. Yeah, there I lose another. That was terrible. Let's take a look at this again. Let's take a look. Back it up. Reel it back. So we got boom, 500 shares, 515, out at 517. I'm like going for the red to green here at 513. It pulls back super hard down. Just lost 15 cents a share. That's $75. So this is where I'm down $500 on the day. I'm down $500. I'm not even looking at my P&L. I'm thinking I'm down 50. I'm down $50 right now. That's what I'm thinking here. Another break-even trade. Buy the dip at 502. Holding backstop 90 MA. Take a nice 10-cent gain there on that quick reclaim. Kind of scaling out. Still holding some. Now I'm really looking for that 1 minute new high there. 1 minute break of this candle and that candle. It's a double top there. So it's kind of like a cup and handle pattern. So looking like a nice reversal pattern. Got volume coming in. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what we like to see. Being patient for that opportunity. And patience. Pulls back one more time and boom. Let's bounce it. 500 shares in at 530, out at 568. Nice 38 cents a share on 500 shares. So that's about, what is that, 170, 180. Then catch a quick micro pullback. Let's catch that nice last trade there. Quick pullback there, 51. Because we're retesting previous pre-market highs. We got volume coming in. So I take a quick micro pullback in at 51 and out at 68. So that's another $70 or so. Now I probably made back, at this point I made back half of my loss. So I'm down like $200 or so. And then this is the big kahuna. This is the big kahuna. Let's take a look at this one. So we're halted up. We have a higher resumption. I'm looking for a dip and rip because we have high volume coming in. This is a leading gapper. It's got news on the day. It's got a super low float. I'm thinking if this is bullish, we're going to see some continuation. So I'm waiting for a quick dip here. Boom, we got our dip here. I should be actually getting in here. And then we quick go from red to green. As soon as I see that red to green, I am punching it. I got in at 630, and we go straight up to 744, pinned at the halt level at 744, and I just made $1.15 a share. This is my biggest trade ever on 500 shares. Man, if I had it for 1,000, this would give me my 1K green day. This could be my 1K green day today. But you know what? It is what it is. I was rolled down heavy in the hole, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just getting green now. You know, I was down red in the hole. You know, maybe I should start reeling it in. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but it is what it is. 500 shares is definitely the biggest share size I probably would have done, you know, just a couple weeks ago on something like this, I'd probably only be doing 100 shares. So that's why I'm still super happy that I actually punched it for 500 shares. Made $1.15 a share. That's a very, very nice trade. A little bit of luck there, but I was there to capture that opportunity. I don't have any control on how high this stock goes, but you know, I can control if I'm going to be in there for that opportunity when it presents itself. So, you know, I had a little bit of luck on my end that it actually popped up that far, but the skill was identifying that opportunity. But the result isn't really in my control. You know, it could have easily just flushed right back down as well, and that's where you have to rely on your skills of risk management to manage that position. But yeah, biggest trade ever as $560 in less than a couple seconds. Then we unhalt again, and then we go straight down into the halt down, and now I'm looking for a dip buy. I think I make a couple trades on this dip. Yeah, I make a couple trade on that dip there before I pop back up. Just because we're extended to the downside now, since we shot all the way up. Now we're shooting all the way back down, and like a rubber band, you know, you're gonna see like a reaction back. Maybe not all the way back to the highs, but you know, at least we got, you know, potential 50 cents or 60 cents there. And then we curl back up. We curl the freak back up. Breakthrough 6. We curl back up, man. Like, I was not expecting this. I was like, the market's not this strong. I'm like, there's no way this market's this strong. And this thing freaking rips all the way back to the high. All the way back to the high. We can take a look at this. And I'm like, I don't know. It's extended. I don't know. We're extended here. And, you know, we had this huge flush. You know, I'm thinking, you know, shorts are just going to pounce on this, and this is just going to make another move downward. But you know what? Once we break 7 and we rip pretty strong to the high, I'm like, the entry's gone. The entry's gone. Like, I had to have been in break a 650 or break a 7. And, you know, I was still hesitant for the break a 7. We kept testing it. We never really broke until like 5 or 6 tests of $7. Then we rip up into the halt level. And I'm pause off right now. I'm pause off. You know, we're still very extended. We just made $1.70 move right here. We got to get some sort of pullback.
Oh my God.
And so I'm waiting here. I'm monitoring the level 2. So now we're looking at level 2 is going to be a resumption lower. So this is bearish. So I'm thinking we could potentially, depending on if we hold the low of the 9 EMA, if we hold that area, and if we didn't break the high yet, we could still see that curl back up. So pretty much it's going to be that like a very wonky, it's going to be a very wonky cup and handle pattern. So, you know, you got the high, dip, retest of the high, don't quite break it yet, one more pullback, and then finally go. Especially if we're opening lower, it's a good sign that you'll see that. And if it's halting up, you know, if you have a stock halting up after it just made $1.50 a share move, you know there's buyers on that. You know there's still some juice on it, so that's why you can be a little bit more confident on those dips. Let's pull this out again here. So this was a great opportunity. I butchered it. I was a little bit too passive on this move, but I did make another $300 on this one, I think. Yeah, so dip 691. Adding at 705, is it still kind of holding? I don't know why it took some off for break even there, but I punched it again there for 500 shares. I took half off of break even. What the heck am I doing? For the break of 765, punched it for 500 shares and got, what is that, 30 cents a share, so that's another $150. And then taking the rest 200 shares that I had holding. And then here's my impulse trade right here. 700 shares. What the hell am I doing? This is not an entry. Tommy, this is not an entry. What are you doing? 624, you're buying a stock that just made a $3 a share move in 3 minutes. What are you doing? Tommy, what are you doing? You're 700 shares at 824. This is ridiculous. What are you doing? And I had to take that loss real quick, or else it would have been very, very ugly. But took a 25-cent loss. That was like almost $200. And at that point, I had a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth because I broke my rules. It's not that I lost money, but it's that I broke my rules. And I was a lot more salty losing that 180, $200 right there than I was red 500 on trading down here, because down here I was following my rules. The only difference that I was more deeper in the red is because I had bigger share size. This, I was not following my rules. I was following this was an impulse trade. This was an impulse trade because I didn't capitalize on this dip and rip as best as I could have. And so I immediately jumped back in with massive share size. And I don't know, that is a very bad habit. And my biggest red days come from trades like that, when I regret not going in big enough, and then I just FOMO in at the high with massive share size, and I'm taking a fat loss. So I got to be careful of that. And that was an impulse trade. But the good thing is that I'm aware of it, so that I can, prevent that from happening again in the future. We did pop up to 80. And then watch this. Ready? Watch this. And is it gonna yank? And oh wait, I'm in at 100 shares. Right at 65, so 30 cents a share loss, and then yank. This thing goes down.
Damn, I just lost a lot.
Pins to the halt down level. A little bit of a weak halt down. And then this bounce is very crazy. Bounce from 630 all the way back up to over 7. So bounced up there over 7. I didn't trade that, but that would have been a good opportunity. Yeah, that would have been a good opportunity. If you're on like 1,000 shares, that's a couple $100 right there. So the opportunity was there. Here I thought we were actually going to crawl back up and like rip through like 10 or something like that. It was still in play technically on this. Once we're breaking back over here, we ripped back to 881. Yeah, I think that would be back in play, but we did. We rejected that level and started consolidating. And here, this is another crazy one. I just jumped in 1,000 shares for the break-it high on RDHL, and this is where I made my $60. But small share size, 1,000 shares, in at 82, out at 88. But you see the power in some of these
Holy
stocks,
shit!
man. Like that was a 10% move right there in just a few seconds, more than 10% move. So definitely getting some volume. That's awesome.
Holy shit!
That is it for the day. That is it for the day. But yeah, biggest screen trade. Super stoked. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of Triad trading. We are going to dial in, put all my skills, everything that I've learned in the past 3.5 years, and put it to the test. Take my knowledge and put it to the test on bigger share size and push it to areas that I have yet to discover. And I'm super stoked. My mindset is just trade 1,000 shares like you're trading 100. If you're down 300, you're only down $30. And on 1,000 shares, you only got to make 30 cents a share. And that's not too hard. So, it's mostly a mindset thing. And that's the one thing that I struggled with a lot, was just that mindset. Because I think it just all comes down to mindset. But I think another big thing that I definitely changed in probably about the past year is my positivity. I actually used to be a very, very negative person. I used to always think of the glass half full, and I was very not positive at all, and that would cause me to beat myself up in trading. But in the past year, I just really feel a lot more positive about taking losses in the market, having bad days, having setbacks. I'm definitely more able to look at things with the glass half full, and that's definitely helping me with progressing trading, because I stay in for the fight, and I keep studying even when I'm going through really tough times or setbacks in life, and the positivity keeps me motivated to keep doing this. So I think positivity is very, very important. But before I start talking for another 25 minutes, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are a new viewer and still watching at this point, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Catch you guys on the next recap. Also, I will be streaming again tomorrow for the pre-market pump. So hope to see you guys there and catch you guys later. All right, peace.